afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for December 22nd, 2016. It's December 21st right now, about 39 minutes after the close. We had a great session on the Simpler Stocks Gold, went over a lot of great ideas. Actually had a lot of fun too, but a lot of money-making ideas in there. So today the ES is down 725. A lot of this a sour mood led by disappointing guidance in Federal Express, but it's amazing the ESs are only down 7. You had Goldman Sachs, you had the biotechs, you have banks, Home Depot, the REITs, all these going down. It's just fascinating that's all we were down. You had the Russell down 10. Actually, the Russell all day today was relatively weak. You have bonds up 22. The Dow Jones Industrials got up 17 points up to 2,000 from it. Couldn't get to it, closed down 32 points. SPX down 5, NASDAQ down a little, and the transport's down 80, like I said, led by Federal Express. Crude oil down 80 cents. We have been talking on the Simpler Stocks premium side that even though oil was going to a new high, we were actually watching a number of the resource stocks, the oil stocks, actually have some topping formations. How is that possible? And when oil's going up, we go all the time into correlations. I just want to show you, and I'm going to show you up here. I don't show you a lot of stocks. This is for the Simpler Stocks premium side. But the idea in here is that the EOGs of the world are acting like this on the right, then oil is going to sell off. And that's exactly what happened in here. We go all the time into correlations. In fact, I'll show you this first. With your subscription, and right now we have the $7 30-day trial. We have the chat room in the morning. The premium video is a lot more in-depth than what you're hearing now. You have a forum that is a communication tool between subscribers and me. And with that, email alerts. And the reason I'm bringing this up now is the email alerts include stock trades and chart ideas and some option activity. But every morning I post at least 6 index and futures charts. The reason being that the index and futures lead the stocks. If we see stocks acting lousy and we try to figure why, a lot of times we combine it with the indexes. They're all correlated. Obviously, what I mean by leading the stocks, today it seemed like the stocks led the crude oil. There's always a relationship in these things. That's all I mean in here. In fact, one way we could have traded it in here is when these on the right stop going up and we're getting close to crossing. The second crude oil had any kind of blip down, they were a layup short. They worked fantastic. Those are the type of things we talk about. But once this kept going before oil broke down, this was a big tip-off that oil was going to break down. So to sum up in here right now, we had oil down 80 cents, 77 cents. Crude oil down 80 cents. Silver down 12 cents. Very disappointing for the gold and silver bugs when you had the dollar actually finally having a weak day. Advanced decline closed about on its low for the day here, down about 170 when you net them out. You have the VIX down just a bit. VIX futures at a big premium. A lot of people get this messed up. When you're buying any calls in the VIX, you're actually buying calls betting on the VIX futures. That's why a lot of times it's a losing proposition, because when these expire, they have to go to where the VIX is. So all things being equal right now, the VIX futures, if nothing happens for a month, this has to go to 1127. That's why the UVXY, which is sort of based on the disparity between the two, always seems to lose value. So just keep that in mind. We have the German DAX today up just fractionally. The DJ China, which is the Chinese market represented in Thinkorswim, up just 0.8%. Like I said, the bond market up just a bit. Bond market up 22. Very curious with the REIT stocks getting pummeled. A lot of times the REITs forecast what's going to happen 2 to 5 days in advance. If you want to know what I mean in here, look at the bonds on a daily chart, and then look at some of the REITs like SPG on a daily chart. You're going to realize these started to sell off precipitously before the bonds ever sold off. So when you see this kind of move today, it makes you wonder if bonds are going to have another leg down. So to give you an idea of the overall market, right now this is what I'm watching. ES is down 750. ES is on a daily chart, still in a bull market, no doubt about it. But, and this is a big but, look at an hourly chart in here. A lot of people thought this could have been a bull flag. What I've been warning, and I'm going to show an hourly now on the left, and I'm going to show a 30-minute on the right, is no matter how you draw these now, it's very difficult to draw this as some kind of bullish wedge when it looks to me like it's broken on the downside. Tomorrow, the key is the follow through, and that's what I'm going to be watching carefully. So everybody have a great night. Thanks for listening to me on this video, and I will talk to you first thing tomorrow.